Hallelujah to the Messiah, Elohim be the glory and honor. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shalom, Shalom. I want to welcome everyone to the West African Hebrew Israelites, the hidden identity. Thank you so much for joining me through today's teachings. Happy Sabbath to everyone. Happy Sabbath to everyone. And Shalom, Shalom. I'm so excited for today's teachings. And I thank our new subscribers and the old subscribers. Forgive me for if my voice sounds scratchy. Yes, forgive me. Uh, I will take this opportunity and say hello to and Shabbat to people watching from Americans, watching from Europe, and African. Hello to everyone and Shabbat to Shalom to everyone. I pray that your life will never be the same. And what you are seeking, as you are seeking, as you want to go closer to Him, will allow you to come closer to Him. He will lead you to a good path. We need to walk in the path of righteousness, in the path of holiness. We need to walk in the path of righteousness is holiness is pure is He have to lead us through the help of the Ruha, through the help of the Ruha. I'm so excited. Like I said, let's move on. We have, as we do all the time, maybe today is the first time, so you don't know. Anytime I will find a favor from the Ruha, Yah will give us opportunity to come and share His message, being the awakening remnant, be the four corners scattered abroad. We need to read the covenant to remind us of who we are in Him, in Yah. So let's read, take our Bible quickly to the book of Second Kings. Read 2 Kings chapter 11, verse number 17. And I read, it's a covenant made in Israel. A covenant made in Israel. And Jehoiada made a covenant between the Lord Yahweh and the king and the people, that they should be the Lord's Yahweh's people, between the king also and the people. This is a covenant that he made, that the people of Israel, the children of Israel, the children of the or the Hebrews, the children, the chosen people, have to be a people for the Most High. So that is the covenant. So this reminds us who we are and who we have to be. Stay in the faith. Stay in the faith. Today, the teachings will be based on West African. We are doing the tribe by people in Senegal, a people in Senegal, and the slave trade that went on. This particular teachings is not easy for us to bring the teachings out. Or anytime we get to this particular point or those points, it's very hard. But we don't have choice. I don't have choice. I have to present it, or I have to share the message. So, like I said, we are doing Senegal. What is the slave trade that went on then in Senegal? So we have a map on the screen right now showing Senegal, showing West Africa, showing West Africa, and we have the arrow pointing on Senegal pointing on Senegal. We have another one on the screen right now, and this particular one is showing we have three things putting together. So the map of West Africa is on the top, and we have the arrow pointing to Senegal. Then on the bottom left, we have still the slave trade took the castle that they built on the island, a small island that they did build the castle on. So the bottom left, the arrow is pointing on that particular area, but the capital is Dakar. The capital of Senegal is Dakar, and this particular island is very small, so it doesn't show clearly on map. So that's the reason why we have the arrow pointing on that particular area. So on the bottom right, we can see the island. You use the word, this is very beautiful small island, but what went on there, it was not pretty. Nothing pretty about slavery. Nothing pretty about taking your people through hardship condition. It is nothing pretty about it. But for us to remind ourselves, because of what we our forefathers did and our foremothers did, that's the reason why this came to be. And boy, we are doing the same thing. So uh, we need to remind ourselves not to be mad at others, but if we are mad, we have to mad to like be mad on yourself, like be mad, and that will what push you to what walk right with him. And our people know, like Senegal, I would say maybe 85% or 90% are Muslims, and being a religion doesn't describe us as a Hebrew. A religion doesn't describe Hebrew. There's no such things as Hebrewism or Judaism. No. Well, like when you say Judaism, that just I don't want to go into details. It tells you and I that that means only Judah that were worshipping Yah, or Yah called only Judah and left the 11. It was not so. Yah called Israel, being our grandfather Jacob, and the descendants of Jacob became Yah people, because became God Elohim people. So we have a picture on the screen right now, and this particular picture is showing a man. How you describe him as a priest holding his gun, and his garment is so pretty, so beautiful. You can see each with a sleeve, and the border of the top have fringes. The border of the bottom being the skirt have fringes. This is so pretty, and even we didn't go into details on the like embroidering or design on his neck. Everything describe him as a Hebrew an Israelite man, a Hebrew and Israelite man. For us to bring this is very, very important, because our people will say, "Oh, no, these people are what are Muslims." Yeah, religion does not describe us. We are a nation, we are a people. First, then one will choose which religion they want to choose. And if you find favor from Yah, then he will call you to be what to come to the band, to come into the yard, to come into the first wall to worship him, to have the true worship. That's the reason why he's knocking the door of our heart. That's the reason why he's calling his people to come to him. We have the next picture on the screen right now, and this picture, she will be one of to believe one of the queen, or the queen mother that fought against the Europeans. So her garment to her head, her garment, her dress, the design in this particular garment is so beautiful, and we have arrow pointing what she's wearing on her neck, that sign, the Hebrew sign, and her fringes on the border of her shirt, or sorry, the border of her top, or being the garment that she's wearing. So pretty, so beautiful. Again, this is a Hebrew dressing, and those days our forefathers and our foremothers, they dress, and their appearance can tell you this person is a Hebrew, this person is a Hebrew. So that is the reason why we did bring it for the disclaimer. No one point finger, oh, they are Muslims. Yeah, they are Muslims, but they are a people, a nation first. Let's move on. We have a first picture of this picture will be the castle, or where the island they took them from the land of Senegambia or Senegal to their own island next to the like combine or close to sorry, not combine, close to the land being the land of Senegal. So that is the reason why we decided to bring you guys to see the picture how it was then. That will be on the bottom right, on the bottom left, and now how the place look like. So the castle is there, or the place they took them is there. So we have another picture on the screen right now, and this particular one we have arrow pointing showing the dungeon, or the walkway, the walk path to this particular cells. How mention, or I'll call it cells. And on the on the left on the screen, we can see the shackles that they used to chain our forefathers and our foremothers. And on the bottom right, it's like how dark that place, particular rooms are. You can see small windows, cell window. You can see even now still jail window or cells windows. That's how they build it or they have it. We have another one right now, and this particular one, you can see the man, the one on the right, you can see how short the walkway or the door is very short. The man have to bow down before he can come out. So that will be the walkway through this particular different dungeons that they have there. And the one on the left, you can see the same man is standing. The same man is standing. How the door is higher than him. The door is higher than him. Our people went through a lot. They went through pain and suffering. They did went through pain and suffering. When we read Deuteronomy chapter 28, as the Lord Yahweh instructs our forefathers that when they do this, when you listen to me, when you walk in my ways, when you obey me, when you take me as your God, as your king, and as your everything, this blessing will follow you. We'll read.
Deuteronomy 28. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee, and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kine, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, 7 ways. The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thine hand unto, and he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee. Thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God, and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give thee. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And the Lord shall make thee the head, and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, if that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do them. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee, and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kine, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, in all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off the land, whither thou goest to possess it. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption, and with a fever, and with an inflammation, and with an extreme burning, and with a sword, and with blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish.
This is very, very important for us to hear all this. It's not something that one is making things up. These are the words of Mosai, and Mosai mean every word that he said. They shall pursue us till we are destroyed. Sorry for the double recordings on the audio. This is very, very important for us. We have this picture on the screen right now, and this picture is showing inside of the sorry, I'm lost. Yes, pardon me. Like I said, these stitches are not easy. The inside of the castle, or inside of the jail cells that they took our people to, because we have the argument that the Senegalese or the Senegambia people are Muslims, or Senegal people are Muslims. We have something to prove otherwise. We have this chart on the screen right now, and this particular chart is showing the Senegal, or the Wolof, that's on top, the table of the Wolof alphabet is on the left on the screen, then the Hebrew alphabet is on the right. They are the same people. You can see their writing. It's not something that we are making it up. They are the same people. That's what we have. Green on the right, green on the left, circle, blue on the right, blue on the left, pink on the right, pink on the left, orange on the right, orange on the left, purple on the right, purple on the left, red on the right, red on the left. Is the same sign, the same chart, the same thing. We are not making it up. Just again, forgive me that my voice is low. It's very hard for me to bring these teachings, and I thank Yah for this opportunity. We have a picture on the screen right now, and you can see inside one of the inside J cells, I may say, and a man is sitting there as he squats, not sitting, as he squats right now. Just look at it. It's him alone. You can see how small this place is, and then they will squeeze maybe 500 or 2,000 people. Who knows? Only the Lord knows, into this particular area. As he squat, I can see and read it. It's like a person with lifeless. Like he's thinking, like, my people went through this. But when we think my people went through this, do we have the next understanding that because of what they did wrong, Yah warned them, Yahweh warned them? As we read Deuteronomy chapter 28, we start from 1. For the blessing, if you follow him, then the curse follow. So you can just let the picture be on the screen for a minute and think about it. Just look. More than 500 to 1,000 people will squeeze on this particular area. This is what we have on the screen right now. Let's move on. And the same picture, but on top we have arrow pointing. There's shackles. Look closer. 3 shackles on the top. And as we can see, the shackles is 3 on the top. So this is not made up story, and it is not easy for us to bring it, but we need to bring it. Remind us, refresh our memory of what went on, and that will help. If you hear a little noise on the back, that will be my dog. Yes, ignore it. This will help for us to have understanding of what went on. Let's move on. We have the next picture on the screen right now, and this one is not it's not clear by like pretty one, but I brought it. I believe people saw worse thing than that's all, or they did have worse reaction than this, but this will bring the picture clear, or this will help us to tell the story well. The moment they set their eyes on the ship, as we are seeing, is a picture, but again, you read into it. One answer on the like the air, one look like covering their face, one sitting down just like, I'm doomed, we are doomed, and the rest I was sailing to go to the big ship or the big boats. So Let's do well and surrender to the Most High. He loves us. He cares for us. That is the reason He has given us opportunity. There will be a time that even all these pictures that we are showing, won't find it on the internet or anywhere to bring to what present to you guys to refresh our memory. There will be a time, and I believe it will be very soon. It will be hard for us to share the message, but if we have opportunity now, we need to share because we don't have choice. Yah want us to share, to call His people scatter four corners abroad. A message for the scattering people, a message for the scattering people. Let's move on. We have the next one on the screen right now, and this particular one, we can see the castle inside or the jail cells, and the arrow that we are showing is pointing straight to the door or the gate of no return. You can, is there a small door, but it will be a long way because the picture you think is short. You walk like deeper before you go out, but you can see the sea or the sea there. The sea that they took our people to, or the land of Senegal have a sea. So this is what we are seeing. So they took our people through this door, and that will be the door of no return. Let's move on. We have another picture showing an arrow pointing. You can see Pope Francis on the left bottom, that he is what looking or he's watching, or he's on the door where the people went through. So that's why you can see him looking at the sea, at the door of no return. Let's move on. We have the next picture on the screen right now. This one is bigger pictures, so you can see clearly that they went through here, and to the sea you cannot come back. To the sea you cannot come back. We have another one. This one will be the island. How one will say is a very beautiful island, a very small island, but very beautiful. But what went on then is not pretty. It's not pretty at all. So you cannot say a beautiful island then. I believe our people, anytime they set their eyes on these pictures, you feel pain. You feel pain. And even now, as we are putting the teachings together, I can feel it. It's not easy. It is not easy at all. Let's move on. We have another picture on the screen right now, and this particular one is showing the island, and it's showing the ship. It said the door of no return. The door of no return. So this is what our people went through. They went through as they are packed like sardines. They went through like they don't know or know where you are going. The destination, you don't know whether you survive through how many months of getting to the Americans. You don't know, and for sure you know you are not coming back. You are not coming back. So this is what we have on the screen right now. These pictures tell the story, all the story that we need to know. These pictures is the fact. You cannot dispute the fact. And it's the story, it's not a fib, it is a story, and the story that it did happen. It did happen. Let's move on. I don't know. I'm so speechless, and forgive me that my voice is scratchy, but it's a message that touches. It's a message that Yah wants us to hear and know, and it will help us all. We tend to bring these messages. It's not like because we are perfect, or it's not because we know it all, but we bring this message because Yah wants us to bring it, and we are striving. It's helping us daily. Anytime we bring the message, is something that we is like waking us up. We are all wakening. All certain messages is like, wow, this is the first time I'm coming across these teachings or this message. It's like we all are wow. So I pray that you are being blessed. I pray that you are being blessed with these teachings. It's lengthy, but we cut it short to be able to have a meaningful message. I pray that you are being blessed. I'll end here with today's message or today's teachings. Let's read the word of the day. The word of the day. Psalm 143 verse 10. It said, teach me to do their will, my God Elohim. Their spirit rush is good. Lead me into the land of righteousness. I am so grateful for everyone that watches my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing today's teachings. May Yahweh bless you. Don't just please forgive me. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. Shalom, everyone. Bye bye.